Hey there, I'm Stefanie Parks, the founder of DermWarehouse, and today we're going to talk about the best skincare routine for somebody in their 30s. Skincare is not a cookie cutter process. There are different products for every different person, every different skin type, and every different age group. So today we're going to be talking about what kind of products you should be using when you're in your 30s. We've actually written blogs about skincare routines for every age group, so definitely check out our blog, dermwarehouse.com/blog, and find the age group that is appropriate for you, and then we will recommend routines. And of course, as I'm going through this is just kind of a general routine that we recommend. Again, everybody's different. There's no cookie cutter routine. Not every product is good for everybody, so feel free to reach out to us on dermwarehouse.com if you want to talk more about your routine and what products are good for you. So in your 30s, some different things are happening to your skin. Maybe in your early 30s, you haven't really started noticing any signs of aging quite yet. Maybe you have, but as you go through your 30s, this is when you're really going to start noticing changes happening to your skin. You may start noticing some lines around your eyes. You might start noticing some sun damage. You might start noticing some wrinkles showing up on your forehead. So you're going to start seeing some changes at this time. If you've never used skincare before in your life, don't worry, you're not too late. Now's a great time to start using a good routine of skincare products. So we're going to go through this list. Again, not every product's for everybody. You don't have to use all of these, but we'll talk about some of the important things that you should be focusing on if you're in your 30s. The first is a cleanser, and a cleanser is something that everybody at every age should be using. It's very, very important to keep your skin clean and make sure that whatever is happening during the day, you're washing that off. You're getting all the dirt, the bacteria. Otherwise, it's just going to age you quicker. You're going to have breakouts. So whatever age you are at, make sure you're keeping your skin clean. For somebody in their 30s, you might want to start using an exfoliating cleanser. So we recommend the Skin Medica Aha Baha Exfoliating Cleanser. This uses alpha hydroxy acids and beta hydroxy acids, and it kind of just helps with cell turnover. It helps give you that fresh skin look. And for some people who have more sensitive skin, you might not want to use an exfoliating cleanser. You might want to use one only a couple of times a week. This is not something that you need to use every day, twice a day. In fact, I would recommend not using this every day, but you can use a more gentle cleanser and then a few times a week add in an exfoliating cleanser to your routine. Just help kind of refresh you and give you that cell turnover for really smooth skin. The next step is a toner, and this step is definitely not as important as a cleanser. This is not something that everybody does, but using a toner can be really helpful just as a second cleansing step. It can really help just overall give you a more even skin tone. So what we're going to recommend for somebody in their 30s is the Vivier Refreshing Toner. This is alcohol free, it's really gentle, and it will just help overall with the look of your skin. And again, I know I'm going through these kind of quickly. We wrote a blog on this. I'll include a link to the blog in the description of the video so you can read more about all of these products and more about why each and every one of these different product types is important for somebody in their 30s. So next is a treatment or a serum, and these are where you have to really think about what issues you're dealing with your skin. Are you experiencing acne? Do you think that your skin tone is uneven or dull? Are you experiencing hyperpigmentation, which is dark spots or sun damage? So really you want to think about what your problem areas are, and that's where your treatment and your serum is going to come in. This really focuses on any issues that you're having. So what we're going to recommend just across the board for somebody in their 30s, you're probably dealing with the start of some sun damage. Maybe your skin's not looking as bright and as clear as you're used to. I love the Obagi Professional C products. They come in 3 different grades, 10%, 15%, and 20%. These products use L-ascorbic acid, which is vitamin C, and what vitamin C does is it really just brightens up your overall skin tone. It helps even the skin. So for somebody in this age group, a product like this is really great. But then again, it depends on what your concerns are, so feel free to reach out to us and we can help guide you to what treatment or serum would be best for you. Next on the list is a moisturizer, and this is also one of those very important steps regardless of your age. You always want to make sure that your skin is hydrated, and the reason for that is when you're not hydrated, you really start showing those signs of aging more prominently. So you'll start seeing those lines on your face more, and everything just shows up more prominently if you're not keeping your skin hydrated. So a moisturizer that I love is the La Roche-Posay Toleriane Double Repair Moisturizer. It's a really good price point, and the price point is something that we've tried to focus on for all of the products for someone in their 30s. You know, maybe you're not quite ready to spend a ton of money on skincare. So all of these products are hopefully a little bit more reasonable. And this is a great example of one. This is a great everyday moisturizer. It feels really nice, it goes on nice, and the price point is great. It also comes in a version with sunscreen, which I love because that's just added protection that you get every day no matter what. So you can put this one on in the morning, or if you don't like using sunscreen in your moisturizers, they have one without that as well. Something I do like to note is that if you're using products that have SPF in them, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't also use just regular SPF during the day, every day. This is kind of added protection, but I always, even if I have sunscreen in my products, I always put sunscreen on in addition. So I use a moisturizer with sunscreen, I use makeup with sunscreen, and I still use a sunscreen in addition to those. So the next product that we're going to talk about is an eye product, and an eye product is something that a lot of people actually skip over, but it is a really important product because the skin around your eyes is super delicate. It's one of the first areas on your face to show signs of aging because it's so delicate, and the products are made just for specifically that skin. So in your 30s, if you're noticing any new signs of aging, one of them might be around your eye area. So I love the Avène Refreshing Eye Contour Care. Again, a product that has a pretty good price point. All of the Avène products are really nice. They're very gentle. They're great for sensitive skin. The whole line is formulated with a minimum amount of ingredients just to help with that more sensitive skin. So this is a great, just like everyday eye product for someone who's starting out using an eye product. It's excellent. And the last step I'm going to recommend for somebody in their 30s and for everybody of every age is a sunscreen. This is by far the most important step in your process. If you can only use one product ever, make sure it's a sunscreen. 90% of skin aging comes from the sun, not to mention skin cancer. So you want to make sure that you are protected no matter what. The product that I love and that I'm going to recommend for somebody in their 30s is the SkinMedica Total Defense and Repair SPF 34. This comes also in an SPF 50, and it comes in they have a tinted version of this. All of them are excellent. I use this product every single day. I love it. It doesn't smell like a sunscreen. It doesn't feel like a sunscreen. And best of all, it is a sunscreen plus an anti-aging product. They actually call this a super screen because of all that it does. It's very rare that you'll see clinical studies done about any product with sunscreen because sunscreen helps protect from signs of aging, but it doesn't really help with aging that you already have, that's already occurred on your face. And this one really helps with different signs of aging, plus it gives you that SPF protection. So I am a huge fan of this product, highly recommend it. So again, this is the routine for somebody in their 30s. Not all of these products are, you don't have to use every single one of these. Maybe you want some kind of combination of them. We're always happy to help if you need advice or if you need product recommendations. And all of these products can be purchased on DermWarehouse.com.